Welcome back to yet again another video. In this video, we are going to be once again continuing our progress in Run 3. If you don't know what Run 3 is basically a game where you can play as many characters, like different characters, and the goal is to go through many different levels, aka also known as tunnels. So basically the goal is to beat the game in this series. And if you haven't watched the other episodes in the series yet, make sure to go ahead and watch those first before watching this one. Anyways, so in this video, we are going to be tackling the T tunnels, the T letter tunnels, and the L tunnels. I think that's what it is. Oh yeah, the L tunnels. So we're going to start with the L tunnels. So as you can see, we're kind of stuck on this level. And whoa, okay, I don't know what just happened. So we were kind of stuck on this level, and then we stopped. In a couple of videos, we kind of were just stuck on this level, and then after that, we didn't really make any more progress in it. And I think it was because it was pretty hard, honestly. And as you can see, I just fell over there. I just have to really pay attention to my jumps, because sometimes my jumps are really important to beating the level. Every single time I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm dead. I can't beat this level this time. And then suddenly, there's a breath of freshness thing where you just spin in space and then you appear back. But sometimes it's also a bad case because you are trying to beat the level, you fall, and then you get breath fresh and nothing chance. And then you're like, oh my god, am I going to survive? And then you don't survive, which is sad. Okay, and now we finally beat that level of L levels. Now we have L2. And I think we are just going to make the jump, and we just fell. And as you can see, I see the blue tunnels, aka the starter tunnels, right over there. And we were so close to beating that again, but we just missed it. But that is fine, because it also depends on where exactly the tunnel appears. Like, for example, here, I managed to grab onto that and go to level L3. Now, I love this pink, honestly, but I think I'm going to use the, reddish pink from a different video, aka my last video. It was kind of reddish pink, and, the tunnel that was probably my favorite color tunnel, other than the lavender one, which can be found in the box storage levels, part 9, which was in a different video again. I know I'm relating to a lot of videos right now, but one more thing about the videos. Basically, at the end of this series, I am going to be showing you all the cutscenes of Run 3 so that you guys can see the lore and how all the characters talk, especially if you're too lazy to open the game yourself. But still, anyways, it's just a fun thing to end off the series without just having to edit, having me to edit all of the previous videos and combine it into a whole different video, which basically was my first thoughts and might have been your thoughts as a compilation, but unfortunately that would not have worked out because my editing platform does not allow for videos more than 30 minutes. Also, one more thing, since I'm talking about my editing platform in this video, I just wanted to ask you guys if you are curious to see my editing platform so that you know how I can edit and my tutorial of how I edit, just in case if you also want to use the same editing platform to edit your videos. And I know it's a pretty simple editing platform, but still, for people who just want to know what is somebody's editing platform that is possible for them to use. And as you can see, we just beat that level, and now we are in level L4, where the transition is beautiful. Now, again, here, there are barely any tiles that are more of straight tiles. Instead, they're pretty much more of tiles floating in space. So we're going to have to try and maybe switch to the runner. And I know maybe it might have been better to use that in the last level, but I just wanted to use a bunny for some reason. And I know we were so close to that, but we just missed it. So we're going to have to try and stick to a different pathway. So maybe we'll go on the right side and go and do a flip in the air, I guess. And I guess that pathway does not work, so we're going to just stick with this pathway, and maybe we can make it. And yes, we barely made it. Level L5, and as you can see, the world kind of turns upside down at first. Now this is a good angle because we really have... Okay, I think we're going to have to stick with somebody like the dino for this because first of all, there's like a huge patch of gray tiles. Second of all, we have to go over here to these red tiles, which help us stand on them. Now, I don't know if you guys like my Run 3 videos or not, especially because of the length of the videos, but just let me know, just in case, if you like them or not. And if you want my videos to be around like 10 minutes long or just like less time than my normal usual videos, which I make, which are basically like Run 3 videos or something like that. And if you guys are more interested in Roblox instead of Run 3, and I know I'm making like a huge series of Run 3, just let me know. Just let me know what type of videos you guys like. I just want to make it better for you guys. And okay, maybe we're going to try and using the runner because I know the platforms are kind of small again. So, and with her slow speed, we can hopefully pass these levels. I don't know how hard this will be to edit because I'm literally just struggling on this one level, so it will be so short because I'm struggling on this one level, which literally gives me level 65 vibes. And the last time when I said that in my last video, which I remembered when I was editing, it gives me level 65 vibes. I managed to beat the level, so I guess that gave me a head start. And we were so close to beating that level and just beating the entire thing. So we're just going to say that this gives me a level 65 vibes because it's just going to give me luck, and which helps me a lot. This literally reminds me of level 65 because of how it's red. And there we go. We just got to the cutscene. Oh my god, that is literally the strat, bro. Anyways, so it looks like there is the angel right in front of us with his wings, and then I guess that's a skater. So basically the angel is trying to convince everybody to come home with him because he really wants to come home. Also, I really love this purple thing, but I don't think that was the color of the tunnel that I just did. So maybe it's a different tunnel. Wait, oh yeah, that is the skater. Hey, I guessed it. I called it, guys. So I'm guessing the skater is probably one of the ones that doesn't want to go home because his only purpose is literally just skating. Wait, and then he's just going away. And then he's trying to catch up with him, but I don't think he can catch up. Slow down, you idiots. Well, that was awkward. Hey, watch it. You'll have a much easier time if you slow down. You know that, right? I mean, he doesn't want to slow down, right? Don't you care that those skates make your life harder? Hey, skating is fun. Don't knock it till you've tried it. I mean, yeah, pretty much the angel. Actually, I feel like the angel is kind of rude, even though it's the angel, but that's just my opinion. I mean, anyone else to oppose me, do it in the comment section. I literally do not care, because I just feel like the angel is not a person. I mean, especially in Run 3, because I don't know, I don't really like his personality, because he's just forcing everyone to come home with him, and then he's just like trying to destroy people's interests. Like, for example, Skater, I guess. I mean, that's what's going on in this lore thing. You know, some of us use tools to solve problems. So what? What is wrong with Skater skating? Because it's literally in his name, Skater. And I guess that's it. But now we are going over to level T1, which is coming soon for some reason. So I guess we're going to have to do a different one, unfortunately. And I don't know why this is not working right now. But, wait, if that is coming soon and the T levels actually exist, then the new tunnel exists. That's my theory, guys. That's my theory. So maybe there should be an arrow that where we're supposed to go. So maybe we'll have to go to the U levels this time. Okay, so we start with this thing, which I literally do not like at all. And I think in one of my videos, I was just struggling with this. But maybe the arrows is what we're really supposed to go to. We're going to use those gray tiles to our advantage and jump on to that. We are so close to beating this level. And I think from doing Run 3 a lot, we are gaining some strategies. So now we are on level U6. These tiles kind of look a bit weird since they are like weirdly shaped and awkwardly shaped. And I don't know if that's how they're actually supposed to be shaped, but whatever. It doesn't matter because we are anyways going to beat this level. Now we are on level U7 and that transition was kind of disgusting again. I feel like some of these colors are repeating, but that's okay because these colors are anyways pretty much colorful all the time. And as you can see, with the bunny, we just beat that level. So now we are on level U6, and this reminds me a lot of the box storage tunnels. I mean, kind of the box storage tunnels, not so much. But it also reminds me of the Winter Games, which was another early episode into the series. And I know I'm just doing like 2 of every letter levels, which I came up with that name last episode, and I don't know why, but it fits perfectly. So maybe the new tunnel is not actually finished yet, or it's finished but we can't see it yet because we still haven't come to that part. And as you can see, we made it to level U9 that easily. So, oh yeah, and we can also see that yellow tunnel over there, so that's probably a different tunnel. And with the bunny, we're just going to keep on jumping and land on that tile, go over there. And then there are some tiles that are farther apart, so we're just going to jump over to those tiles and make it to level U10. And it looks like we found a new tunnel, and this also looks like a better color than the one we saw in the previous video. So maybe I will actually use this and then use that one for a different one, because I don't think I've made any thumbnails with like pink in it, except for the one that was like the last box storage tunnel one, but that was pretty much mostly purple, and I just added pink as a blend into the thumbnail. But that's fine because that doesn't really matter, and we're just trying to figure out what color to use for the thumbnail. I mean, I'm trying to figure out. With the bunny's high jumps, we are able to make it to the tiles, but then we fail, and then we have to start the level again, which is kind of annoying because I feel like we should just start from wherever we stopped, so that way that will make it much easier. And as you can see, a bunch of the tiles just fell and we just lagged. Now, I think this might be the last level of the U tunnels, so maybe we might even have to do, or maybe we could even do the next ones. And as you can see, they are slightly more farther apart than the usual ones, which is why we have to be really careful. And those gray tiles are just going to fall off, which makes it so much harder. So maybe we're going to have to try and dodge those gray tiles. and make sure that we don't touch them as often as the ones that we touch the pink ones. Now we had to use those gray tiles to our advantage so that we could jump. But hopefully, with the power of level 65, we were able to get to the cutscene. So, where did you put the planet? I promise not to tell. But I mean, how would the duplicator even, suspect that? I don't know why he suspects that, and I guess the runner's just slapping her face because she's like, bruh, you still believe that I stole the planet? Are you serious? And I guess she's still annoyed. You think I stole it? Think. Why else might a planet move? I mean, why would a planet move, though? I'm going to find another tunnel to map it out. Catch up once you realize the planet orbits faster than us. And then Bro's like, I mean, yeah, that theory is kind of very weird. So, yeah. Also, this video is already 31 minutes long, so I guess we're just going to have to end the video here, or we're just going to start with another tunnel and then end up the video. Also, what is Topaz Snake? Finish part 1 of the Crystal Gallery without jumping. I guess we're just not going to do that, but this is very easy. This seems like an easy level, so I think we're just going to do it while ending the video. And I think this was a yellow tunnel that we were seeing before while we were exploring the other tunnel, the U tunnel, which was surprisingly kind of easy to finish, to be honest. And this is also pretty easy, so it feels like an earlier level. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye! Was that too early to end of the video? Because I just finished 4 levels of D. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching.